Eagle 3937. 7479.
Canada 895, maintain present speed, so to maintain 10,000. Your runway is 4.
Tower, Delta 1148 requesting push and start.
Delta 1148, pushback approved, expect runway 9 or left.
Negative. Delta 1148.
Delta 1148, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Delta 1148.
Video number 3 of 7 a.m. at Atlanta. Thanks for watching.
Tower, Delta 234 with you runway 9 or right.
Delta 234, enter final runway 9 or right.
Negative. Delta 234.
Delta 234, enter final runway 9 or right.
Ground, Delta 1148 ready to taxi.
Enter final runway 9 or right Delta 234.
Delta 1148, runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Runway 8 right taxi via Foxtrot Hotel Delta 1148.
Hope it's not slow like this the whole game. Fall asleep.
Tower, Delta 1818 requesting push and start.
Delta 1818, pushback approved, expect runway 9er left.
Ground, 9er left pushback approved. Delta 1818.
I was looking, I thought MCO was Orlando. I had to look at my cheat sheet.
Tower, Delta 2636 with you runway 9er right.
Delta 2636, enter final runway 9er right.
Enter final runway 9er right Delta 2636.
Yeah, next airport I would like to buy is San Diego, because it's got the single runway and it's got a mix of general aviation and commercial. So I want that game because that looks really cool. At least in my eyes.
Ground, Delta 1818 ready to taxi.
Delta 1818, runway 9er left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9er left taxi via Lima Delta 1818.
Delta 234, enter final runway 9er right.
Enter final runway 9er right Delta 234.
Delta 234, 9er right, clear to land. Delta 234, runway 9er right, cleared to land.
Runway 9er right cleared to land Delta 234.
Delta 1148, wind 45 at 3 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Tower, Delta 2005 requesting push and start. Wind is 45 at 3 knots, runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Delta 1148.
Delta 2005, pushback approved, expect runway 9er left.
Ground, 9er left pushback approved. Delta 2005. Tower, Delta 1143 with you runway 9er right.
Delta 1143, enter final runway 9er right.
Enter final runway 9er right Delta 1143.
Tower, Delta 55 requesting push and start.
Delta 55, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Delta 55.
Tower, Delta 1519er with you runway 8 left.
Delta 1519er, enter final runway 8 left.
Enter final runway 8 left Delta 1519er.
Delta 1148, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good morning.
Ground, Delta 55 ready to taxi.
Delta 55, runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Ground, Delta 2005 ready to taxi.
Runway 8 right taxi via Foxtrot Hotel Delta 55.
Delta 2005, runway 9 left, taxi via Lima.
Negative. Delta 2005.
Delta 2005, runway 9 left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9 left taxi via Lima Delta 2005.
Delta 2636, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Runway 9 right cleared to land Delta 2636.
Delta 1818, runway 9. Delta 1818, wind 45 at 3 knots, runway 9 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 3 knots, runway 9 left cleared for takeoff Delta 1818.
Delta 234, vacate left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Negative. Delta 1818. Vacate runway left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie Delta 234.
Alright, since I have trouble getting them to do what I want them to do on the taxi, I'm just going to tell them the taxi terminal, let them do it themselves. It's not the way they really do it, but I want them to go one way and then they refuse and do the shorter route, which makes sense because they're trying to save fuel in real life and stuff, but I'm supposed to do what I tell them, but they don't. Delta 234, taxi to gate.
Say again.
Delta 234, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp Delta 234.
Delta 1143, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Runway 9 right cleared to land Delta 1143.
Tower, Delta 800 requesting push and start.
Delta 800, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
Ground, 9 left pushback approved. Delta 800.
Delta 234, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 234.
Delta 55, wind 45 at 3 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 3 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff Delta 55.
Tower, United 1900 requesting push and start.
United 1900, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. United 1900.
Delta 1818, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
Delta 2005, wind 45 at 3 knots, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 3 knots, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff Delta 2005.
Delta 2636, vacate left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Tower, Delta 2843 with you, runway 9 right.
Unable to land. The runway is too short. Delta 2636.
Delta 2843, enter final, runway 8. Oops.
Negative.
Delta 2843, enter final, runway 9 right.
Enter final runway 9 right, Delta 2843.
Delta 1519, enter. Delta 1519, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Say again. Say again.
Delta 1519er, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Tower, Delta 1906 requesting push and start. Runway 8 left cleared to land, Delta 1519er.
Delta 1906, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
Ground, 9 left pushback approved. Delta 1906. Ground, United 1900 ready to taxi.
United 1900, runway 8 right, taxi via Golf.
Tower, Delta 1268 with you, runway 10.
United 1900, runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Runway 8 right taxi via Foxtrot Echo, United 1900.
American 1268, runway 10. Oops. American 1268, enter final, runway 10. American 1268, enter final, runway 10.
Ground, Delta 800 ready to taxi.
Delta 1268, enter final, runway 10.
Enter final runway 10 Delta 1268.
Delta 800, runway 9 left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9 left, taxi via Lima Delta 800.
Delta 2636, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Delta 2636.
Delta 55, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning. Tower, Delta 1481 with you, runway 8 left.
Delta 1481, enter final, runway 8 left.
Enter final runway 8 left Delta 1481.
Delta 1143, vacate left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Vacate runway left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie, Delta 1143.
Delta 2005, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning. Ground, Delta 1906 ready to taxi.
Delta 1906, runway 9er left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9er left taxi via Lima Delta 1906.
Delta 1143, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp Delta 1143. Tower, Endeavour 3973 requesting push and start.
Endeavour 3973, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right. Endeavour 3973, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Endeavour 3973.
Delta 1519, vacate right onto taxiway Delta.
Vacate runway right onto taxiway Delta Delta 1519er.
Delta 143, continue taxi.
Tower, Delta 1092 with you runway 9er right.
Delta 1143, continue taxi. Oops.
Continue taxi Delta 1143.
Delta 2636, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2636.
Delta 2843, runway 9er right, clear to land.
Runway 9er right cleared to land Delta 2843. Ground, Endeavour 3973 ready to taxi.
Delta 1092, enter final runway 9er right.
Negative. Delta 1092.
Delta 1092, enter final runway 9er right.
Enter final runway 9er right Delta 1092.
Delta 234, pushback approved, expect runway 9er left. Delta 1519, taxi to terminal via Delta Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Delta Foxtrot Delta 1519er.
Delta 800, wind 45 at 3 knots, runway 9er left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 3 knots, runway 9er left cleared for takeoff Delta 800.
United 1900, wind 45 at 3 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 3 knots, runway 8 right cleared for takeoff United
Endeavour
1900.
3973, runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Runway 8 right taxi via Foxtrot Hotel Endeavour
Delta 1143,
3973.
continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 1143.
Delta 1268, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10 cleared to land Delta 1268.
Delta 1143, hold position.
Hold position Delta 1143. Tower, AC 5154 requesting push and start.
AC 5154, pushback approved, expect runway 9er left.
Ground, 9er left pushback approved. AC 5154.
Delta 1481, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Delta 1481.
Delta 1906, runway 9er left, line up and wait.
Runway 9er left, line up and wait Delta 1906.
Delta 1143, continue taxi.
Tower, Southwest 1627 with you runway 9er right.
Continue taxi Delta 1143.
Southwest 1627, enter final runway 9er right.
Enter final runway 9er right Southwest 1627.
Delta 1519, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 1519er.
Delta 1900, contact departure, good morning. United 1900, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
Delta 800, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
Delta 2843, vacate left on the taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Unable to land. The runway is too short.
Delta
2843.
1906, wind 45 at 3 knots, runway 9er left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 3 knots, runway 9er left, cleared for takeoff Delta 1906. Ground, AC 5154 ready to taxi.
AC 5154, runway 9er left, taxi via Juliet. AC 5154, taxied.
Say again.
AC 5154, runway 9er left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9er left, taxi via Lima AC 5154. Runway 9er left, taxi via Juliet AC 5154.
AC 5154, runway 9er left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9er left, taxi via Lima AC 5154.
Delta 1143, hold position.
Hold position Delta 1143.
Delta 1092, enter final runway 9er right.
Enter final runway 9er right Delta 1092.
Delta 1092, runway 9er right, clear to land.
Runway 9er right cleared to land Delta 1092.
Delta 1143, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 1143. Tower, American 1574 requesting push and start.
American 1574. Oops. American 1574, pushback approved, expect runway 9er left.
Ground, 9er left pushback approved. American 1574.
Tower, Spirit Wings 231 requesting push and start.
Spirit Wings 231, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Spirit Wings 231.
Tower, Delta 2640 with you runway 9er right.
Delta 2843, taxi to ramp.
Say again.
Delta 2843, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp Delta 2843.
Delta 1906, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
Delta 2640, enter final runway 9 right.
Enter final runway 9 right Delta 2640.
Endeavor 3973, wind 45 at 2 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Negative. Endeavor 3973.
Endeavor 3973, wind 45 at 2 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 2 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Endeavor 3973.
Delta 1481, vacate right onto taxiway Charlie.
Vacate runway right onto taxiway Charlie Delta 1481. Tower, Delta 110 requesting push and start.
Delta 110, pushback approved. Expect runway 9 left.
Ground, 9 left pushback approved. Delta 110.
Delta 1268, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp Delta 1268.
Ground, American 1574 ready to taxi.
American 1574, hold position.
Hold position American 1574.
Delta 1481, taxi to terminal via Charlie Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Foxtrot Delta 1481.
Tower, Delta 1430 with you runway 10.
Delta 1430. Delta 1430, enter final runway 10.
Enter final runway 10 Delta 1430.
Ground, Spirit Wings 231 ready to taxi.
Spirit Wings 231, runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Runway 8 right taxi via Foxtrot Echo Spirit Wings 231.
Southwest 1627, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Say again.
Southwest 1627, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Runway 9 right cleared to land Southwest 1627.
Tower, Delta 508 with you runway 8 left.
Delta 508, enter final runway 8 left.
Enter final runway 8 left Delta 508.
Delta 1092, vacate left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Vacate runway right onto taxiway Sierra Charlie Delta 1092.
Delta 1092, vacate left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Vacate runway left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie Delta 1092.
American 1574, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 1574.
Delta 2843, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2843.
Delta 1481, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 1481. Ground, Delta 110 ready to taxi.
Delta 110, runway 9 left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9 left taxi via Lima Delta 110.
Delta 1092, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp Delta 10902.
Endeavor 3973, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning. Tower, Frontier Flight 1457 requesting push and start.
Frontier Flight 1457, push back approved, expect runway 9er left.
Ground, 9er left pushback approved. Frontier Flight 1457.
ACE 5154, runway 9er left, line up and wait.
Runway 9er left line up and wait AC 5154. Tower, Delta 9er 57 with you runway 9er right.
Delta 957, enter final runway 9er right.
Enter final runway 9er right Delta 9er 57.
Delta 1268, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Delta 1268.
American 1574, hold short, runway 9er left.
Hold short of runway 9er left American 1574.
AC 5154, wind 45 at 2 knots, runway 9er left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 2 knots runway 9er left cleared for takeoff AC 5154.
Southwest 1627, vacate left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Vacate runway left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie Southwest 1627.
American 1574, runway 9er left, line up and wait.
Runway 9er left line up and wait American 1574.
United 2640, runway 9er right, clear to land. Delta 2640, runway 9er right, clear to land.
Say again.
Delta 2640, runway 9er right, clear to land.
Runway 9er right cleared to land Delta 2640.
Spare wings 5231. Wind 45 at 2 knots, runway 8 right, clear to take off. Spare wings 231, wind 45 at 2 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 2 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Spirit wings 231.
Ground, Frontier Flight 1457 ready to taxi.
Frontier Flight 1457, runway 9er left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9er left taxi via Lima Frontier Flight 1457.
Southwest 1627, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp Southwest 1627.
Delta 1430, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10 cleared to land Delta 1430.
Delta 1092, continue to taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 109er2.
Frontier Flight 1457, runway 9 left, taxi to Okay, you're moving. Delta 110, runway 9 left.
Runway 9 left Delta 110.
Delta 110, hold short, runway 9 left.
Hold short of runway 8 left Delta 110.
Delta 110, hold short, runway 9 left.
Hold short of runway 9 left Delta 110.
AC 5154, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
Delta 508, enter final runway. Delta 508, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Delta 508. Say again. Tower, Southwest 11 requesting push and start.
Southwest 11, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
Ground, 9 left pushback approved. Southwest 11.
Southwest 1627. Oops. Spirit Wings 231, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
American 1574, wind 45 at 2 knots, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 2 knots runway 9 left cleared for takeoff American 1574.
Delta 2640, vacate left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Unable to land.
I knew it.
The runway is too short. Delta 2640.
Tower, Delta 2129er with you runway 9 right.
Delta 2129er, enter final runway 9 right.
Enter final runway 9 right Delta 2129er.
Delta 110, runway 9 left, line up and wait.
Runway 9 left, line up and wait Delta 110.
Frontier Flight 1457, hold position.
Say again.
Frontier Flight 1457, hold position.
Hold position Frontier Flight 1457.
Ground, Southwest 11 ready to taxi.
Southwest 11, runway 9 left, taxi via Lima.
Runway 9 left taxi via Lima Southwest 11.
Tower, Delta 2610 requesting push and start.
Delta 2610, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Negative. Delta
Southwest
2610.
1627, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Southwest 1627.
Delta 2610, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Delta 2610.
Delta 957, runway 9er right, clear to land.
Say again.
Delta 957, runway 9er right, cleared to land.
Say again.
Delta 1268, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 1268.
Delta 957, runway 9er right, clear to land.
Runway 9er right cleared to land Delta 9er 57.
American 1574, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
Tower, Delta 2831 with you runway 8 left.
Delta 2831, enter final runway 8 left.
Enter final runway 8 left Delta 2831.
Delta 1430, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Delta 1430.
Frontier Flight 1457, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Frontier Flight 1457.
Delta 2640, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Delta 2640.
Delta 110, wind 45 at 2 knots, runway 9er left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 2 knots, runway 9er left, cleared for takeoff Delta 110. Ground, Delta 2610 ready to taxi.
Delta 508, vacate right on the taxiway Charlie.
Negative. Delta 508.
Delta 2610, runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Runway 8 right taxi via Foxtrot Hotel Delta 2610.
Frontier Flight 1457, continue taxi.
Say again.
Southwest 1627, hold position.
Hold position Southwest 1627.
Frontier Flight 1457, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Frontier Flight 1457.
Southwest 1627, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Southwest 1627.
Delta 508, runway.
Negative. Delta 508.
Delta 508, taxi to terminal via Charlie Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Foxtrot Delta
Delta
508.
1268, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 1268.
Delta 110, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
Delta 1430, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp Delta 1430.
Delta 957, vacate left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Vacate runway left onto taxiway Sierra Charlie Delta 957.
Delta 25. Delta 508, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 508.
Delta 2129, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Runway 9 right cleared to land Delta 2129er.
Delta 2640, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Delta 2640.
Delta 2640, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2640. Tower, Delta 986 requesting push and start.
Delta 986, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Negative. Delta 986.
Delta 986, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Delta 986.
Southwest 11, hold position.
Hold position Southwest 11.
Tower, Delta 1169er with you runway 8 left.
Delta 1169er, enter final runway 8 left.
Enter final runway 8 left Delta 1169er.
Delta 957, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Delta 957. Ground, Delta 986 ready to taxi.
Delta 986, runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Runway 8 right taxi via Foxtrot Delta 986.
Delta 2610, wind 45 at 2 knots, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 2 knots, runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Delta 2610.
Frontier Flight 157, runway 9 left, line up and wait. Southwest 11, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Southwest 11.
Frontier Flight 1457, runway 9 left, line up and wait.
Runway 9 left line up and wait Frontier Flight 1457.
Delta 2831, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Say again.
Delta 2831, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Delta 2831.
Delta 508, hold position.
Say again.
Delta 508, hold position.
Hold position Delta 508.
Delta 2640, hold position.
Say again.
Delta 2640, hold position.
Hold position Delta 2640.
Delta 2640, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2640.
Delta 508, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 508. Tower, Spirit Wings 363 requesting push and start.
Spirit Wings 363, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Spirit Wings 363.
Delta 2610, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning. Tower, FedEx 865 requesting push and start.
FedEx 865, pushback approved, expect runway 9er left.
Ground, 9er left pushback approved. FedEx 865.
Tower, Delta 9er13 with you runway 8 left.
Delta 9er13, enter final runway 8 left.
Negative. Delta 9er13.
Delta 9er13, enter final runway 8 left.
Enter final runway 8 left Delta 9er13.
Delta 2129, vacate left on the taxiway Sierra Charlie.
Unable to land. The runway is too short.
Frontier
Delta
Flight
2129er.
1457, wind 45 at 1 knots, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 1 knots runway 9er left cleared for takeoff Frontier
Delta
Flight
2640,
1457.
continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2640.
Delta 508, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 508.
Spirit Wings 363, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Spirit Wings 363.
Ground, FedEx 865 ready to taxi.
FedEx 685, runway 9 left, taxi via Alpha Delta Lima.
Runway 9er left taxi via Alpha Delta Lima FedEx 865.
Delta 1430, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 1430. Ground, Spirit Wings 363 ready to taxi.
Delta 2129, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2129er.
Delta 957, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 9er57.
Spirit Wings 363, runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Runway 8 right taxi via Foxtrot Hotel Spirit Wings 363.
Frontier Flight 1457, contact departure, good morning.
Roger, good morning.
Delta 986, wind 45 at 1 knot, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 1 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 986.
Delta 2831, vacate right onto taxiway Charlie.
Vacate runway right onto taxiway Charlie, Delta 2831.
Southwest 11, wind 45 at 1 knots, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 45 at 1 knots, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 11.
Delta 2129, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Delta 2129er.
Alright, that's 8 o'clock. Alright, no penalties. Woohoo! That was fun there at the end. I love it. Alright, appreciate you watching.